Yo, Devon, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One.
Knicks Real Talk, but here we go, let's go. On the set of the pregame show, it's the vets, you know. Like chiropractic back, getting it cracking. Heavily back in our bag, we digging deep like we fracking. We making it happen, it's game day, game time. Came to put you on the right frame, cause it's the same mind. It's Shine Divine, we outside Amazon like Prime. Man, it's on worth more, you know we got Knicks chill on our mind. You can find us up in the garden, watch Knicks give a master class. Open the can of whoop bag, hope you stab and get cooked like gas. It's Knicks Real Talk, you know we do what we do. We stay true to the orange and blue on the game preview. We about to hit you with facts and stats and what's on tap. Key match strong fly, got God on our that we call the rack. Cause the tandem for the vandal, never random. Whenever random out of slam the vandal. That's when we fuck that pandering, that's when we banning them. This Real Talk, we still walking in that knit drip claw. Leaning the tip off, we get Nick shit off up in the loft. This the OG, older than Ananobi. You know me and my man Brody. Showing Adobe on the low, we be on your fire TV, that's Cody.
It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. Real talk. Yo, what's good, everybody? Salute. We are in the building. Knicks in Cleveland at the world most famous tonight. So we're going to go down there and see the Knicks and get to this 2-1 at that good shellacking they gave on Indiana Pacers the other night at the world most famous arena. Got a lot to talk about on a recap of that and all that good stuff. But first and foremost, salute to everybody in the building. Let's get it popping. Let me bring my partner on the other half of this engine that keep the motor running. Shaw Powers, what's good, my man? What's going on with you?
Salute to you, Divine, as always. Salute to the family that's in the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Big Task, AP, my man Brian, Jermaine, JR, what's pop, my man? Stan Steele, what's the deal? You already know. We in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, Knicks at the world most famous arena tonight. Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell them in town. Let's see if we can pick up where we left off the other day, man, at that shellacking we gave the Indiana Pacers. Like I said, good all-around game from everybody, man. The shit was fire. That's a Knicks team that we wanted to see come out of the start, man. They did. So I was happy about that game. A lot of contributions all the way around, ladies and gentlemen. Them boys was in their bag last night. Cat was doing a damn thing. Jalen Brunson was doing a damn thing. Deuce, Mikal, Anunoby. You kind of seen, Chap, out what this team really can be once they get fully healthy with Mitchell Robinson and Preston Achua and so on. This is a legit team right here, man. If they can keep this thing relatively not getting injured, stay healthy. Good team, got a lot of shit to piggyback off of. I mean, they got three guys and Mikal, Brunson, and Carl F. Vital, who can go in there on any night and just give you some work, man. So I'm really happy about that, man. So it was just a fun game, good game. Knicks did what they had to do. Let's see if we can get the 2-1 tonight, man, to get these guys, the Cavaliers, who are undefeated 3-0. They having a good season so far, and they got Kenny Atkinson coaching them now. So it's a different team. Let's see what we're gonna do against this guy, man. What was your thoughts on that game the other day? Because they were doing the damn thing for sure.
Yeah, one big thing about the team now, I mean, we had a good game. And if the Knicks continue to do things like they did in the last game, this is how the minutes is going to be sporadically spread around. If I'm not mistaken, there's only one player that played over 35 minutes last game, and I think that was Josh Hart playing around 36, 37 minutes. But everybody was right around 34, 32, 30, 30, 30, 30. And I mean, good numbers where the bench could come in and help out a lot. And as we get players back, like you said, Precious Achua, if they do go ahead and bring Shaman back, when Mitchell Robinson come back, you will see, hopefully, the minutes go down on a lot of the starters. A lot of the second unit, which could be starters, could come up and get those 12 to 17 minutes, 18 minutes a night and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Last year, right now, I'm totally however Tom Thibodeau runs this team, whatever he wants to put out on the court, I'm 100% down with what Tom Thibodeau has been doing, man, because last year with a whole team of second unit guys taking us to 50 wins last year. I can't say what else can I say about what Tom Thibodeau did for us last year and what he decides that he wants to try to work out for the night. So the last game, it was just dominance, and we needed to get that win off. Everybody was talking about it. Oh man, are we gonna get? We need to pay them back, big payback. This is just one regular season game against a team that possibly could be there when we get there, and at the 78, 70, 79 games or something like that for placement. So
Yeah, that's facts.
I'm ready. I'm ready for everything that Tom Thibodeau wants to put on the court, and I enjoy watching the Knicks beat up on them with a healthy roster to let them know, and a bounce back from getting beat down by a prolific scoring Boston team. That was a all-time high of scoring 29 3-pointers in the NBA. So they came out and they were ready to rock and roll. But let's see what happens next time we see them.
Yeah, fact. Yo, salute to D Nice, my man. What's good, D Nice? Good to see you, my brother. That Mad Imperial was popping. He in the building. Tim, my man, what's good? Salute. Salute everybody in the building, man. Like I said, Knicks at the world most famous arena tonight. Cleveland Cavaliers. Looking again and get these guys a little work tonight, man. Like I said, they come out the gate smoking right now, 3-0, undefeated. They playing good basketball, but now they about to run into what we doing down there. So let's see if we can go in there tonight, man, and cross T's and dot I's and try to get this win under our belt. Gonna be a really interesting game. They got a big lineup up there with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley up front. Obviously, they got the backcourt with Garland and my man Donovan Mitchell. I think we good where we at though. I like what we have going down here in New York, man. And I just think that this thing once it forms like Voltron and gel and get together and give it, like I said, give it about 10 games. You ain't seen nothing yet. You know what I mean? Once Cat get familiar with the way these guys really get down, once Mikal do what he do, and you see Jalen Brunson doing what Jalen Brunson doing, Jalen Brunson things. I think we're gonna be fine. So it should be a fun game tonight. Should be a good matchup. But one thing we talked about, me and Shaw Powell during the offseason, that we got to take care of home court. So far, we came out and smoked them in the first game of the home court. So that was good. We really give out there and gave Indiana the business. They didn't have no work for us. They didn't have no work for the Knicks. When I mean that, Halliburton in a donut. You know what I mean? I'm serious. That's Mikal right there. You know what I mean? Shaw Powell put him in a donut, bro. I'm like, okay, you ain't getting nothing off. Mathurin started hot, but other than that, my man dropped 20-something on Miles Turner, and it was light work. See, that's how nice Karl Anthony Towns is. I know we didn't get to see a lot of him because when he was in Minnesota, but this cat got a bag, though, Shop Hours. He got a bag, and he could do it from all angles, upside, downside, inside, outside, a la Method Man, hitting you from every angle. This cat could get it everywhere, man. He got the jump hook, got the mid-range and the baseline, could put the ball on the floor, got tremendous passing skill, but that just only telling me what we didn't have in Mitchell Robinson and Hartenstein them like this. Now when teams play New York, it's about, okay, we can't just collapse on Jalen Brunson no more. You know what I mean? Not with the guys we got now. So I just thought that was dope, man. We just hope these guys keep this work, keep putting this work in, man, and just keep getting better and better. And I think this team gonna be tough to deal with, man. That Boston just was an anomaly. That shit ain't gonna happen again. You know what I mean? We'll see them again, and when we see them, we let them know that that just was y'all first game of the season, your ring ceremony, y'all amped up, you're knocking down threes from all over the motherfucking planet. But that's all right. That shit won't happen again. I can't wait till we play Boston again. But anyway, on that note, it just was good to see them do what they do and the way they play basketball. Tid and Deuce Pride, we'll talk about him a little later on down the line. That young man is in his own. He's doing his thing. So I'm happy, man. I'm really happy with what I see in the second game. Big difference from the first game. It's only 2 games. We still got 80 to go. But from if this is going to be any indication of what the Knicks can be, watching that Indiana masterclass, I don't know what to say, bro. It's like, you know what? I mean, the Homer Remy's going to be speaking, but the facts coming to reality. That's a good-ass basketball team. And when Mitchell Robinson come back and Preston Chua come back, now you throw Mitchell Robinson and Preston Chua in the second unit power forward center with Campaign, probably Shaman to be back. Then you probably got Deuce McBride back there and all the other young guys that we have. Hopefully, they can still be able to keep developing. But in a way, it's good that these guys are injured because Haka Purdy, doing the damn thing. Daddy got a little game in him, and Cole gonna obviously, he gonna be able to get a little shine. But if Deuce McBride, if my man starts tonight because of let me get it right, Josh Hart don't play tonight. I know he had an ankle swelling, but if Deuce McBride do play, that gives Tyler Kolek a little bit more burn in the second unit. So I think it's pretty good that with these minor injuries, these cats get the flourish, man. And I'm really happy about it, Shot Power. So we just got to hope these guys put it together against Cleveland tonight. But like I said, coming off that game against Indiana, I'm pretty impressed. What was your thoughts on that Indiana game and what we've seen there?
Yeah, I mean, everybody looked a little better than they did the last game, pretty much. They shot better. They rebounded basketball better. The field goal percentage was great, and we finally seen what Mikal Bridges can do now that he's starting to heat up a little bit. You know what I mean? So this is what's going to help us out during the whole year. You know what I mean? The great defense. Any night the starting unit can score 100 points for you, and our ancillary players that come off the bench could get busy too. So, like I said, I think the Knicks' offense this year is going to be very high potent. And I mean, I got them averaging around 117 points a game, man. I think from the starting unit, we seen last game 20 points, 20-something points, and even OG only had 14, but that's big in the starting unit. 14 points, that's big. That's 100 points in the starting unit. You know what I mean? So as we get farther on and they keep playing together, hopefully we'll see some of the same stuff that we've seen out of Indiana and less of the stuff that and the defense was much better. They were up on them. So they were much better. They played much better defense than they did against Boston. And I think this consistency will continue going on in latter in the year.
Yeah, that's facts, man. You know what? And real quick, just since the first two games of the season, if you look at where these cats are at right now, obviously, Jalen Brunson only putting in 27 minutes. Mikal Bridges 34. He's the Iron Man. Colin Vital 28 minutes. Josh Hart 30 minutes. 23 for McBride. 21 for Cameron Payne. 34 for Anunoby. And so if you look at the minutes,
no one had 37.
Who?
No one had 37 minutes. I thought it was
27.
Everybody was under. There we go.
Yeah. The highest was 34. Now it's Mikal. We had 34 apiece because obviously them are two defensive juggernauts right there. But if you look at the point production so far, Jalen Brunson 24, Bridges 18, Towns 16, Hart 16, McBride 15, and Anunoby's will go up. So through two games, they scoring 116. The whole team, it seems like right now for there. And if you look at the rebound, 38 rebound a game, obviously we're gonna miss a lot of that Julius Randle and Mitchell Robinson thing. So, but Cat been rebounding his ass off though. He been snatching down like 11. You know what I mean? So 11 a game, and that's good for us. Assists 19 and all that. And we shooting from downtown, which we shooting 40% shot powers. 40 down, and Jalen Brunson shooting 57. Bridges 40. Colin Vital shooting 75. I ain't gonna laugh, but damn. And McBride got Josh Hart shooting 12. McBride 85%. So that's just, it's only two games. But obviously, these numbers gonna fluctuate. But man, Tyler Kolek 100%. Amadi Cat, Daddy 50%. So overall, man, they 77% from the line. That ain't bad. Get up a couple of more. I like where they at with this thing, man. So overall, I think it's through the first two games of the season. It's only minor. But they doing pretty good, man. You can't be mad at what they doing and how they making things work. But we just got to hope that this thing keep working out the way they want to. And I think, as the season go on, that things get a little bit more, how would I say, entwined, chemistry, continuity, you're gonna really see some good things. So I mean, the positive about it. The negative is that we missing a couple of guys. Like I said, Mitchell Robinson is a big loss to us right now, anchoring that defense, and Preston Chua with his hustle plays and his defense, being able to guard 4 and 5. But for the most part, I like Hacker Purdy. His energy is nice. He and Daddy is not so much about Daddy scoring. I like his effort, Shop Howard. Daddy be putting effort out there, and to me, that's gonna keep him out there, man, because his effort. And if we do knock down some shots here and there, he might not be a stellar guy yet, but the cat be hustling though. And that's all you can ask for the young guys like him and Cole and Haka Purdy and them, man. Just go out there and hustle, make the plays and make the right plays, and just do what the coach asks you to do, and everything else will take care of itself. So salute to Daddy, man. Even in summer league, I was talking to you with somebody. I said this a time later. I like the way this guy moves. I think we talked about summer league. I'm like, this guy moves efficient with the basketball. You know, he don't sit there and stand there and stay stagnant. He be moving. He hustles. So good for him, man. I hope he can get a little bit more burn tonight. And he can take advantage of the situation and get some points out there, man. So, you know, other than that, man, it's all good, real talk. Yo, salute to everybody in the chat. Like I said, man, nostalgic, what's popping. We got Drip More, not less in the building. On Dias in the building, what's good, my man. Salute to everybody. We in the building, man. Coach in the building. Salute to everybody in the chat. Norrica, my brother, what's popping? Listen, we got Knicks at the world most famous arena, third game of the season. It should be fire tonight, man. I hope we go down there and get Donovan Mitchell in the business, because we go down to Miami Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Wednesday, we down in Miami and MSG South. So let's hope we can go down there and get it popping and let them take that Pat Riley court that they'll officially put the name on it and put an L on it. That's what I'm hoping, Shop Howard. But other than that, man, I'm just looking forward to the game tonight. Should be a good game. At least we get into our itinerary in a minute. We got some good key matchups. We'll break down the injury report and everything and all that. But it's Knicks Real Talk. Me and Shad Divine, we in the building, the chat in the building, and the salute to everybody. Y'all already know what to do, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for your brothers, man. And let's get it popping, man. Tell a friend. We in here. 82 games plus 16, hopefully. And that's the championship level. 98 games. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. But yeah, Shad, what you looking forward to tonight with this game, man? Give me some of your pros and cons of this game tonight and what you think about this game tonight.
Well, the pros is how the team is trying to coalesce with what they have. Right now they're running like a 8-man kind of team, you know, with Deuce McBride, Payne and Sims, you know what I mean? And you know, if you know, just talking about, not to get off topic, but you know, once we bring back Mitchell Robinson and Precious Achiuwa, anyway, they're running about an 8-man rotation. The defense is looking pretty good. We do have rebounders in the second unit, and Jericho Sims, he is rebounding very well. He's doing what he needs to do as a backup center. 3, 4, 5 points a game and 5, 6 rebounds a game. He's doing great. And to see what Deuce McBride brings out tonight. You know what I mean? He had a little strain or something, went out second half, third half, third quarter. One of those quarters he went out, went back to the locker room and came back out. So let's see what happens with him tonight. Josh Hart again, if he's going to start or not. So those are pros and cons, but the big pro is the way the team is starting to coalesce. The cons is you know, we got to play up on this team tonight. This team could be somewhere in the at the end trying to rank above us. So we got to, you know, punch them in the mouth early. And I think one of the pros is I want to see what Cat can do against this team. I want to see he changes up in the preseason games plus this game. He has changed up the way he is approaching the game. In the preseason games, he was shooting a lot of threes, just chucking them up. Now he's down low a little bit more, shooting a little bit more soft jump shots, turn back to the basket jump shots, and occasionally stepping out to the 3-point land. And he's only playing less than 30 minutes, and he's giving you 20 points. Come on. I mean, you know, if he gets more minutes, it should equate to more points. Just saying. So I'm happy with what I'm seeing right now. That is a big pro for me. And another pro is how Deuce McBride is really portraying himself as being a big guy in that second unit. You know what I mean? So aside from those two things, not too many negatives. The defense is great. Rebounding is getting better. And, you know, them two wings is really rock solid, man. And I want to see what they do tonight against this big team.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to everybody in the building, man. Dwayne, Darren, what's good, my man? Good to see you, my brother. Salute. Nick Yak, you know what's popping. What's good with you, my man? D-Nice, like I said, everybody. My pros for tonight is this here. I will be honest with you. Obviously, the home court can help. It can help. We play good at home. You know, obviously, to me, I think the biggest thing for me is having Darius Garland, who's not a great defender, he's not a good defender. I think Jalen Brunson should be in his bag tonight. First of all, he should be in his bag. The interesting thing, I think Nick Yak just made a point about it, and I'm gonna put it up there. Nick Yak said Cleveland has 6'10" and 6'11" forwards and Jared Allen at center, and that's facts. What I'm hoping, Nick Yak, is Anunoby's strength. Evan Mobley is not a strong dude. He's linky, but he's not strong. And I'm hoping Anunoby can put some pressure on the body and the low center of gravity, down there, check him down at the bottom and everything. You don't let him get his lift up that much. And obviously, I think there's another pro to me is I think Karl Anthony Towns going to kill Jared Allen. Why? You can stretch him out there on the floor. He pulled Jared Allen out to that three-point line, let Jalen Brunson, who cannot be guarded by Darius Garland, let him get open lanes down the middle with McHale and all them guys. I think that should be interesting. I like a lot of the matches. We get into the key matches in a minute, but that's my pros to the game is that. And I would say my cons is like Nick Yak said, they do have the height there. They do have a lot of height there in Cleveland, but that's not new to us. We gave them the business in the second round with the same height they got now. I'm not even worried about them in a sense. But this is a different team, different energy. No Mitchell Robinson, because Mitchell Robinson ate both of them boys up in the playoffs a couple of years ago. But we don't have Mitchell Robinson with that body and that anchor and all that. So we just gonna need to beat these Cats with a collective effort, man, because that's what's gonna be the way we're gonna have to beat them. But I do think that our firepower beat them. I think even though Garland could get buckets, he's streaky. And we know that Donovan Mitchell could do shot powers, and their next best scorer is probably Mobley. I don't think they top two is better than the Knicks top two. Then if you throw in that third guy, McHale, and I don't think none of them cats can. I just don't think they're gonna be able to get off on the Knicks because I think what the Knicks gonna do, obviously probably gonna throw McHale on Donovan Mitchell with the length, and put Anunoby. I can see on obviously Mobley, and if Hart probably guard Dean Wade. You know what I mean? Because he's just a streaky 3-point shooter. He could do the damn thing from out there. And we just got to hope that Cat do what he do on the defense side of the ball. Been playing pretty good too, man. I got to, by the way, man, his effort is there, blocking shots when he get a chance. So it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a really fun game. Like the chess match going to be interesting with the coaches because Kenny Atkinson is a damn good coach. We wanted him in New York at one time. But so he's good at what he do. And we have to see, man, if these cats come and they bring their bags down. I think the Knicks get these cats up out of there, but it's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a tight one, too, for a while. But I do think that if McHale slow down Donovan Mitchell, that game is over. I ain't talking stop him now. I'm talking about slow him down or make his percentages pretty hard from keep him in a 40% range shooting-wise. If he can keep Donovan Mitchell field goal percentage in the low 40s, around that area, 40, whatever, then obviously Anunoby will make it hard on Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley is decent, but I think Anunoby is a defender too. And the good thing about this matchup for me is that Anunoby's not playing a quick guy, not like one of them fast dudes. So, if my man go down in the post against Anunoby, obviously he got the height over Anunoby, but Anunoby got enough strength shot power to kind of keep him at bay, and all that good stuff. So it should be interesting to see how it goes, man. But I'm looking forward to going in and handle our business, man. And I just think that what it's going to be, man. So listen, we got to get what's on tap popping. Then we get back at it, ladies and gentlemen. It's Knicks Field Talk, Divine, Shot Power, the chat. Nick fan, let's go. D Nice, Travel Vibes, AP, Nick Yak, the whole chat. Tim, everybody, to all you guys for coming up in the building. We'll be right back in a minute. We're just going to pop what's on tap. Then we'll open up the panel later on. If you cats want to get in, you're more than welcome. So here we go, man. Let's see what's on tap. We get back at it, man. Knicks Field Talk, Divine, Shot Power. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah, salute, ladies and gentlemen. We in the building again, man. Next, we'll talk Divine Shot Powers. Knicks at the world most famous win against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We will let them know tonight for sure, man. So as you see what we had there, man, on the injury list, I didn't have Josh Hart in there. Don't know if he's going to play or not. He was game time decision. Also, Deuce McBride was a game time decision. So I can't really say if they're going to be there because they normally make that decision with 30 minutes before the game, whatever the case may be. But if they are not in there, if they are playing, Mitchell Robinson, Preston Achua, and McCullough is out. For them guys, Amani Bates, as you've seen, and Max Strauss, which is a big 3-point, that's a big loss for them right now if he's not playing. So, overall, I guess we mono and they got injuries, we got injuries, but I think our injuries is more, how would I say, it hurts more. But like I said, not having Mitchell Robinson and Preston Achua right when he was just getting in this groove, we were going to miss some guys until they get back. Landry Shamet, obviously. But shout out right quick with the Landry Shamet thing. You got to give the Knicks, I'm going to tell you, you got to give Brock Allen no catch.
Man.
They drafted Landry Shamet in the G League draft. Boy, them cats is playing chest out this joint, man. I don't know what to say about that Knicks front office. That is crazy. In that way, they didn't hurt the salary cap. You know what I mean? That's just amazing, man. So, salute to them cats for doing what they do. I just want to put that out there, man, before we finish what's on tap, because to be able to get Landry Shamet back in here without kind of hurting that cap to the fullest is amazing. So they put him in the G League draft and they drafted him. That is crazy. I don't know how they get around this CBA shit, but salute to the front office, hands down, one of the top front offices in the game right now, because they are doing things that I never thought I would see a front office do from this perspective, being able to deal with this CBA, this apron and all this stuff that's going on, how to maneuver around it, how to get around all these little nooks and crannies and these red tape and all this shit. They doing a damn thing, man. Salute to them guys, man. But other than that, man, I like them. The key matchup to me was interesting. I had Darius Garland against Jalen Brunson. I do think Jalen Brunson gives him the business. I like the Donovan Mitchell and Mikal matchup, if that what it's going to be, because I think having Mikal's linkiness with them long arms, playing Donovan Mitchell can help, at least when Donovan Mitchell try to shoot over him, but Donovan Mitchell got game. You can't take that away from him because the game got game. He gained no game. But I like that matchup. Then obviously Anunoby and Shot Power, I had Anunoby and Mobley because I think, it's the contrast of styles. And my man standing 7 foot, got an offense game, but also we got a 6'8" guy who got a defense game and stronger than he is. So them the matches I'm looking forward to. Now I think if we can control some of them matchups, I think we got a chance to win the game for sure. If we can control at least to me, Darius Garland and Brunson matchup, if we can kind of get that solidified right there, and Garland can get buckets. So I mean, it ain't gonna be one of the things where he ain't gonna get no points, but I think Jalen Brunson's got more in his arsenal than my man. He's a good shooter. He can do this, but Jalen Brunson got a bag that he just don't have. So I think if we could get that matchup won, obviously, like I said, if it's gonna be Mikal on Donovan Mitchell, or they might throw Deuce McBride if he start, or they might throw Josh Hart and leave Mikal where he don't have to try to get himself in foul trouble or anything, because we need his buckets getting. So it'll be interesting with them, that the key matchup, man. What's something that you want to see with the key matchup, and what you think will be a key matchup tonight?
The matchup is the center position for me tonight. You know what I mean? Tonight we've been seeing Cat playing, last couple of games, even the preseason game, limited minutes. I look to see Tom Thibodeau push his minutes up a little bit closer to 34, 35 minutes tonight. And to see how high functioning he is with the offense. Is he gonna put more baskets more balls in the basket tonight? And hopefully with more minutes, he would get more points. And that's what I'm looking to see tonight, the matchup at the center position, because everything now, not saying tonight, but tonight everything should run through the center position. This way you draw the center out of the middle and you leave the lanes open for Mikal to cut, for OG to cut, for Brunson to cut. Makes it easier for them to score baskets. And one-on-one, our guys are very good one-on-one players. OG is a very pretty decent that short jump shot by the by the field goal, by the free throw line down. He knocks them down. Mikal can shoot it from both sides of the court. left or right side, mid range. He's about a 50% shooter, and he likes to drive in the middle and throw it up. And man, his arms is so long, man. This guy arms is long. And that's what I want to see. I think Brunson's going to have his way with Garland. He usually does. And they're about the same height, so he should be able to put some stellar defense on him because Brunson plays defense. He plays great defense. He's just short in stature. So when he goes to close out, he can't always deviate the shot because when he jumps, he's not jumping like he's 6'6". So aside from that, man, I think my keys tonight is the matchup in the center position. I need to see Cat getting close to 34 minutes tonight, closer to 28 points scoring tonight, 28, 30 points with about 12, 14 rebounds.
Yeah, real talk, man. Yeah, Stan, we on you, my man. All you Yankee fans, Yankees need that tonight. Let's get up in the Bronx and make it happen. They need to bring the Bronx Bombers out here in full effect. They need to go ahead and try to win this game, man, so they can stay in this thing and everything like that. So good luck to the Yankees. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, we got our Giants and the Pittsburgh Steelers tonight, Monday Night Football. So that should be a good game there. Giants got to find a way to win this one. They just having a little bit of trouble on that offense side of the ball. But anyway, and AP, I got you on that, man. Salute to the Tribe Called Quest, inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, my man. You know what it is, man. They've been doing this thing for a long time. Hip hop legends, man. Real talk, man. Benita Applebum, you gotta put me on. Real talk, man. Q-Tip and them cats been doing the damn thing, man. Shaheed Muhammad, all got RP to the good one, man. So they just got to salute to them and congratulations to the Tribe Called Quest, man. Well deserved. Them brothers been part of this thing and been putting some good music down for years. The reason why we do this hip hop thing for a lot of guys like them keep it moving. So appreciate that, AP. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's all going down at the Garden, man. We got to go in here and win this thing, get the 2-1 because we do go down to Miami, like I said, Wednesday, South Beach. They should get it popping. But I'm just looking for them cats to overall go out there tonight and just play hard for 48 minutes. Cross T's and dot I, do the things that they do. And to leave it on the floor. This is a team that we're gonna be hopefully might have a chance to play again in the playoffs as it go down. As the season get along, and them guys got a good team here, man. Like I said, that they bringing in KNICKS was a good thing for them. And right now, they got them playing pretty well. So these guys always got something to prove. When they come into the Garden, Donovan Mitchell always want to light up the Garden. And they also know they got that bad taste in their mouth from a couple of years ago when we sent them home. So it's gonna be one of them things tonight, man. We just got to go out there and play hard. And I think they need to go out there and give these guys what they need to give them. I just think that we got a good team here, man. I like what we got here. And I think Mikal, he makes a difference, man, just because of what he could do on both sides of the ball. Anunoby, both sides of the ball. Cat putting the effort on both sides of the ball. Josh Hart, he more defense and offense, but he was in his bag the other night, though. He was knocking down some shot powers. And they continue doing the things that they're doing. And just keep progressing slowly but surely, I think we'd be okay. So tonight, I don't see nothing different. I think the Knicks need to go in there tonight and handle theirs and come on and get out there with a victory, man, and get ready to go down to Miami. When they do that, then I think they'd be okay, man. So we'll see how it goes, man. But other than that, man, I put it like this here. I want to see them young guys keep getting burned tonight. I really want to see Daddy A get out there tonight, Haka Purdy get out there tonight. And one thing is important. I want people to piggyback what I'm saying. The New York Knicks need to play Jericho Sims to his strength. What do I mean by that? Y'all gotta throw that ball up in the air. He's a jumper. Cameron Payne, Jalen Brunson, Cole, y'all throw that ball up there, man. He used to be rim running all day on them cats. This cat got hops. So I think they're not playing Jericho Sims to his strength. Throw that ball up in the air over the cylinder, let him go get it a couple of times a game. Because you know what? It sparks the crowd, sparks the energy. That's his game. He's a leaper. And I don't think they're using Jericho Sims like they could to get them little extra points here. That he rebounding the hell out of the basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make no mistake about it. But I do want to see them give Jericho Sims that ball over the top. You know what I mean? And I know we got a lot of score first point guard with Jalen Brunson. Karen Payne can score too, but they also got to find a way to get in that lane and throw that ball up there. So hoping that they really get out there and they do these things, man. Because I think Jericho Sims will be real productive with 8 to 10 points just off of alley-oops alone. Then obviously he getting rebounds and putbacks and things of that nature. So let's see how it goes, man. But I think they need to use him to his strength. And I think if they do that, I think you might get a little bit more production out of Jericho Sims right now, man. Because when you ain't got too much of an arsenal, whatever you do good at, they need to make sure you utilize it. And I think they need to do that tonight with Jericho Sims. We can play over the top. But like Nick Yak said, they got him, Haka Purdy, they got Cat. I mean, they got some guys out there who can handle size. Let's just see if it all comes to fruition tonight. So I do think they go out there and get it popping tonight. If they do that, then I think we're gonna be fine in New York tonight, man. And we'll take it from there. But other than that, man, it's gonna be a fun one tonight. Real talk, man. And I'm looking forward to these cats getting out there, getting it popping. As far as what's on their teams and the players they have on their team. If you look at their squad and what they got going on, Shot Powers, obviously they got Darius Garland there, down to Mr. Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, you forget about him, Max Strus, Evan Mobley, Isaac Okoro, good defender as well. George Nang can knock down 3-point shots. Dean Wade can knock down 3-point shots. Even Ty Jerome can knock down 3-point stops. They still got the veteran Tristan Thompson coming off the PED situation the past year. Amani Banks, I think, is going to be out tonight. JT Thor. They put together a good team down there, man. This might really be one of them teams that you can't underestimate going into the playoffs. They got it down there, man. So let's see if we can neutralize these cats tonight. But they definitely got it going on there for sure. And we just got to, these two guys right here, obviously, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, to me, and Evan Mobley probably going to be their offense productive along with Karis LeVert. But like I said, Dean Wade, George Nang, Strauss, if he play, they can knock down 3-point shots. And Ty Jerome can knock them down as well. So we got to make sure we guard that 3-point line tonight, because if you look at these players they have here, they can definitely do the damn thing. So, and then as what we got, obviously we got Colin Town, OG, Jalen Brunson, McHale, Josh Hart, no Mitchell Robinson, no Pressure to Chua, Miles McBride, we'll talk about him in a minute. He's been doing that damn thing. Jericho Sims, he's been doing it. Tyler Cole, Karen Payne guy, I love the way he playing for the New York Knicks. Daddy A got some things he like doing. I like he doing out there. My thing is about Jacob Toppin. Why is Jacob Toppin not getting no burn over Daddy A? Me and Shot Power talked about this, ladies and gentlemen, in the background. What's up with Jacob Toppin? That's what I want to know, because for Daddy A to come in and Tibbs trust Daddy A over Toppin, and I'm a Toppin guy. I just, I don't know if it's what it is, whether the injury rod, he in a rhythm, or what it is, man. But I'm concerned about that, man. Why that cat not getting no burn, and that's what it is for me.
Yeah, yeah, we talked about it, man. I have no idea. I thought he had a chance to be in the lineup this year. I thought he was going to be one of the guys that they brung up from the G League to sign to a contract. You know what I mean? But maybe it's either positioning where he's at, what position they want to play, or maybe it has something to do with injuries, or we were joking in the background. Maybe it's just because it's the name Toppin. We're joking. That's only a joke. You know what I mean? But maybe, who knows what it is, man. I thought he should be up here already, but it seems like they're going to bring up Hakaporti from the G League sometimes right before the 28 days or the 14 games or something like that. They're going to bring them up to make that 14-man bring him up to make that 14-man rotation if they haven't done it already. I don't think I heard they've done it yet, but I think it's within that 24 days or something like that. So, the Knicks, I don't know what it is with Toppin, man. I was hoping to see a little bit more of him this year. He seems athletic. He seems like he plays defense. In the G League, he can drive to the basket and also shoot the 3-point shot. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, real talk. I got my brother Tim in the building with us. Tim is on the panel. Tim, what's good, man? Good to see you. What's going on with you?
Salute to you, great kings, man. My man, Shot Powers, Devon. It's great to be in you guys' presence, man. Truly an honor. I know it's been a minute since we really got a chance to chop it up here. Man, I truly appreciate, you guys letting me up here, to talk about the team we love, man.
Man, what do you think about this squad, man? What do you think about this Knicks squad, man? What they got going on right now? Talk to your brother, man.
Oh man, I'm excited for this squad right here, man. We still need chemistry. We still got to see what our chemistry look like. We only play 2 games, man.
Facts.
So we don't know what this team going to look like when they get to 30 games. We can revisit this conversation when they get to 30 games. Then we'll see where this team is at. But for 2 games, we can't panic right now. Still early, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see what this defense is going to do. Because I feel like once they gel and get that chemistry together, it's going to be a scary sight to see for a lot of these teams
Real.
You know, I'm serious, man. I'm just overwhelmed with the moves that Leon made, man. I mean, I think he's really playing chess out here, man. You know, a lot of people is really sleeping on his front office. And, you know, yeah, we're gonna mention Julius and Dante, but at the end of the day, man, the pieces that he did bring here, you could tell it is a different type of movement going on right now. As you see how Brunson and Big Cat playing together, playing off each other. That's a good thing to watch.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you know, that pick and roll, that pick and pop, all of it, man. You know, and it, like some just to speak and piggyback off what you were talking about, it was crazy about that Nick defense is like when I think me and Shaw Powers, Tim talked about this a couple times prior to the game coming on, all that. When you throw Anunoby, McHale, and Deuce McBride out there on the court together, that is phenomenal, bro. I mean, that's lockdown wing defense from top to bottom. You know what I mean? And you can only imagine when Mitchell Robinson and Preston Stewart get back in the fold. I mean, this team is loaded with some good defenders. Obviously, Josh Hart, the way he played defense. Jalen Brunson is no slouch. You know what I mean? He plays defense a different way to get his charges. He puts an effort out there. And Cameron Payne is a stone cold defender too, man. So, and when Shaman get back, he's another defender, Shaw Powers. I just think this defense is going to be top. It went top 2 last year, percentage-wise. Anyway, I think they still be up there this year. This is a pretty. You go shut down Indiana Pacers high-scoring offense the way they did the other night. That tells me a lot because that was the #1 scoring team in the league last year, or the past season rather, and they shut them down, bro. I mean, literally shut them down. I mean, and I thought that was impressive to me. And I think that got a lot to do with Anunoby and Anunoby and McHale and Deuce McBride and Josh Hart. And Cat was playing some effort defense out there. So I think if they keep that up, like Tim said, I think the defense is going to be pretty special. Give them 10 games, 10, 15 games to the season. I always say, like, it takes about 10, 15 games to get that chemistry popping. You know what I mean? And just like a football, give them 4 games into the season, then you see what the team really made of. But Shaw Power, so far, so good from that past game. I like where we at with that defense.
Yeah, man. I mean, they haven't even, scratched the surface of what they could do because, they have changed just from the first game playing Boston. They have changed. In Boston, where I think they lost the game, but they were going under the screen. They were going under, heavy going under, heavy going under, heavy going under. Last game, they went over the screen effectively, pushed people off the 3-point line. I mean, made every shot a contested shot, and that's what I think is going to just get. Hopefully it just gets better. I mean, and when we on offense, the 2 keys to our offense is how they run into offense and who's on what side. You see a lot of the time, OG is on the side with Brunson, and McHale is on the side with Cat. I mean, and those are going to be the guys that they swing off to when they shoot it, when they go past the ball. I mean, and once that those 2 guys arise and they start really the 4 guys connect on both side bases, it's going to be lethal. And I mean, and they all can pick you up off the pick. I mean, it's not like you always have to. What makes it great, what they do is when you coming off a pick, they step up. So it makes it hard for the man that's on the 3-point line to want to shoot the shot, at least in the last game. So let's see if they can continue some of these good things that they embellished in that last game and see if they can continue bringing it on. I think tonight is going to be some of the same thing that occurred with Indiana.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Nick 100, that's an interesting take you got there because, and I agree with you on that. Here's the one thing why I say that real quick, because I think Halliburton is really, really skinny dude. And I think when he go up against them big body banging dudes, the one, I mean, don't get me wrong, this ain't the 90s basketball and all that, but still, you go down the lane and one of them big boys hit you, you're going to feel it. You know what I mean? See, even with McHale's skinny, but he's muscly solid, though. He is sculptured, bro. So I agree with you, Nick 100, that like Halliburton is nice, but I think he don't have that game where he predicate his game on fast breaks, 3-point shots, and that's about it. He don't have a big bag, you know what I mean, or a deep bag, let me say, compared to Jalen Brunson. So I do think that that's going to had to be something that Indiana had to monitor for a while because I mean, that guy, like I said, for us to do what we did to him, it was crazy. So, but that's not taken away from my defense, Shot Powell and Tim. Knicks got a good defense. They did that shit to Halliburton and the rest of them. So hopefully they can do this thing tonight. But Tim, let me ask you a question. What do you think about that? Who should they put on Donovan Mitchell? And the key matchup, I had Mikal Bridges on him just because of the length and his defense skill set. Or do you think they might roll out Josh Hart? Or if Josh Hart don't start do some drive, who do you think they should put on Donovan Mitchell tonight to kind of combat what he gonna do tonight?
I think they probably gonna start out with Hart, see what Hart do first,
Mm-hmm.
And then if he seemed like he's getting off a little bit, then I think they might switch Bridges back on him, switch him on him, clamp him up, and let him feel that toughness, that aggressive, that pestiness defense. Because him and OG together, they real pesty, so they love getting after it. So that's what's good about watching this team with them two together. Man, that was a smart move Leon did, man, bringing those two together, man. The way how they get reflections and diving on the floor, man, it's good to watch. It's a beautiful thing to watch, man.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. You know what's crazy to me, Tim and Chop Out, I just noticed this. It seemed like Mikal Bridges be bringing his dude, fourth of his dude over the Anunoby side because he knows
He's switching.
He's gonna strip him and shit out.
On defense. And another thing, dang, I lost my train of thought. What was I going? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I just noticed that. Like, my man always put either Anunoby bring his man toward Mikal, or Mikal bring his man toward Anunoby, and when the guy not paying attention, they just reach in there and strip the dude.
They play well off each other defensively. It's normally offense like that, but for defense to play off each other defensively, man, that's a beautiful. With them two, oh man, it's beautiful to watch, especially when it's clicking. So yeah, man, I think these dudes gonna be a problem, man.
Yeah, tonight I'm looking for some good things. I'm looking for Cat to be in his bag tonight. I think he's gonna be able to stretch Jared Allen out there. This is one of the nights where I want his free ball to be popping. I don't want to shoot a lot of threes, but I just want him to stretch him out there. And if you stretch him out there, and then that help. Yeah, obviously you got Evan Mobley down there as well, but Anunoby can always put him on the perimeter too. Because Anunoby got that 3-point shot from out there. So I think we got enough 3-point shooting talent to stretch them dudes. And they stretch them dudes. I think Brunson got an open lane. And I think tonight, Nick Yak said Hart is out. So that means Deuce and Bride will have that assignment tonight. So they might throw Deuce out there on Donovan Mitchell. From a speed standpoint, Deuce and Bride got them little long arms as well. So you got, to me right now, this is what I want to see all year. You got 3 solid on-ball defenders up in that piece tonight. Anunoby, Mikal, and Deuce McBride. Man, it don't get no better than that, dude. That's hard. That's hard to go and score against when you got 3 guys who pesky like that, who can play defense the way they play. So I'm really looking forward to this thing tonight on the defense side of the ball. Let's see how we're going to go, man, because I think it's going to be a good one tonight. I think these cats go in there tonight and going and rise to the occasion, play it hard for 48 minutes and see what they're going to do with these guys, man. But this is going to be a big one tonight. This is what I love about this game so far, Shot Power, is not the game, but this season, we coming out the gate playing top 6 teams. All these teams are talented, top dude. Miami, they might not have been a top 6 team, but they top 6 talent. You know what I mean? So are we coming out the gate playing talented teams? And that's good, dude. So that kind of gives you a measuring stick of how good you are, what you need, who you're going to be, or how you're going to be, or whatever, or how you're going to prove yourself going down the line. So if we go out here in these first 4 or 5 games against these top-rated teams and handle them pretty decent, that bodes well for us down the line, because now we know next time it comes around, we play them again. We familiar with them, but we also beat talented dudes. So I think that makes for a really good start of the gate. I'm glad we got a tough schedule coming out the gate. I think if you go against the best, that means you want to be the best. So if you beat the best, then that works out for us, Shy and Tim. So I'm really excited about that tonight, man. Let's hope that it can come to fruition. You win the game. Like I said, my take from earlier is that just go out there and do what you do. But I am happy because my next segment was Deuce McBride. That was the guy I want to talk about. The young lion, Deuce McBride, is on the loose. This cat has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something. Deuce McBride has arrived in New York City. He got a penthouse for $15,000 a month in the city where he got to come from Westchester because he know he made it. That young man is showing me something that in the first couple of years, when he showed me in Westchester, that shit translating to the big league. Shot Powers and Tim and that man will put in work, son. That boy, him and like I said, OG and Mikhail gonna be in their bag on the defense. I'm really looking forward to that night. They all three of them can knock down a 3-point shot. So give me a take on Deuce McBride, Shot Powers. What do you think about the young man, the young lion coming into this fourth year for the Knicks?
Yeah, that's where I left off at. Deuce, who was going to start tonight, and now that we hear that Josh Hart is going to be out and Deuce McBride is going to start, he'll probably be on Mitchell, tonight. And this is going to show us a different way. This is how we talked in the background a lot, Divine, about Deuce McBride starting. So we'll see tonight with him and Brunson starting with OG and Mikhail. You know what I mean? That sounds like a solid defensive crew there that all can shoot the ball over 40%. Now the whole team that's going to be on the floor is going to be on an average of 38 point something, 30, let's say 38 points from shooting 3-point. Every player on the starting lineup is going to be at least 38% shooting from 3-point land tonight. So let's see how that carries over into the game tonight, man. Deuce is shooting 50%. Brunson shooting about over 40%. He's phenomenal, but it's still early in the season. But he's shooting, all of them right now are shooting over 40%. So let's see what happens tonight and how it really works out. And if Deuce McBride can make that step into the starting unit, and just carry on what he was bringing from the second unit. The biggest thing for me is to see who's going to be the man that backs up Deuce in the second unit now. That's going to be the big quagmire of who's going to be that. Is it going to be Tyler? Is it going to be Hawker Purdy? Who's going to get the more minutes tonight that's going to absorb those minutes that Deuce is going to take up in the starting lineup? That's going to be my big question.
Yeah, I agree with you. Hey, Tim, over the first couple of years, I was worried about Deuce. I'm going to keep it 100. I was like, man, he can't be no Frank Ntilikina. You know what I mean? I'm a Frank, but he wasn't going down. He wasn't breaking down defense off the dribble, getting into the lane. In the last couple of years, Deuce McBride has been getting in that paint, putting some work in there, man. He really impressed the shit out of me, and I've been a fan of him. But I just thought he was a 3-and-D dude for a while, Tim. But it seems like he's been working on his game constantly, consistently, and he's not scared, hesitant to go down there. To me, he had the confidence that Quentin Grimes didn't have, and I'm really excited about Deuce McBride, man. I think he's gonna be one of them Herb Williams type of Knicks dudes. You know what I mean? He's just gonna be around for a minute. Long as Tibbs has been in the building, I don't think that cat going nowhere, and rightfully so, because I think he just bring another dynamic to the Knicks team, man. What's your thoughts on Deuce McBride and what his maturation over the first 4 years of his career?
Man, it's exciting to watch, his progress. He started, watching his game, and when I'm gonna go back to as far as him being in college. I always saw when he was with West Virginia, he had skills. It was always he had talent, and he was a scorer in West Virginia. If you go back and watch some of his old college tapes, he definitely was a get buckets, scorer. So to see, I knew it was going to take a minute for him to transition to the NBA, because the NBA is a little different. It's the big boy league. So now to see that he finally arrived, he had to put in that work. You could tell he'd been in that gym, so and whoever he paid to help train him, clearly is paying off. You could see, right? The results. He's on the court. He got Tibbs' trust, right? So now I'm looking forward to seeing how he played with the starting unit. There's been a lot of rumors going on that Josh Hart want to come off the bench, and then hearing people talking about Deuce should start. So we'll see if he flow with this first unit. We just don't know. Maybe Josh Hart would be comfortable coming off the bench. He is comfortable being coming off the bench. So only time will tell. We'll see tonight. Hart is out. So who's gonna be the next man up off the bench, right? Since Deuce is playing. I think Payne, is gonna be a problem. He's a pest.
Right.
He's another one. Get up in your face, frustrate you. So, I think he's going to be the one to come off the bench and put up some buckets tonight. him and Hokaporty. You know, I think Hokaporty going to surprise us tonight. I think whenever his number's called, I think he's going to show up and show out. You know.
Yep, right. Yeah, man. You know what? And the Knicks have been having that mentality since Tibbs been there. Next man up. We've been playing thin for a couple of seasons. Like you said, guys coming there and they just say, you know what? When it's my turn, my number's called, and I got to be ready. And I just think that's what this culture has been developed in New York, where it's, no matter when you're playing or not playing, always be ready to go in the game. And Nick Yak, you could be right there. I'm just using Deuce McBride, because I just think that he's the second two guard to come in the game. But you're right, he could go move Cat at the 4 and put Jericho or Harker in there. That can happen. So I wouldn't count that out, Nick Yak. But I think the way Cat's
that's not a bad look right there.
Not a bad look, yeah. It's just the way Cat playing that 5 right now. He back in his natural position, getting rebounds, stretching big dudes. But I ain't got no problem with that, Nick Yak. I don't have a problem with them putting Jericho Simmons in there and moving Cat to the 4 tonight. That'd be crazy as well too. And then you move Mikal down to the 2 and Anunoby down to the 3 to their natural position. That shit would be fire as well. That's what's scary about this Knicks team, ladies and gentlemen. That when Mitchell Robinson come back, so you start Mitch and Cat with Anunoby and Mikal Bridges. Yo, that's legit. That is legit, bro. I'm telling you. Mitchell Robinson, who don't command an offense game, ain't going to disrupt the offense, the type of guy you need in there with the Knicks. Obviously, Cat lose rebounds because Mitchell Robinson to be back. He's going to be in a 4 position, stretching the floor and all that. He won't get the rebounds that he would normally get when he playing a 5, but I still don't have a problem with it because that would be dangerous, man. So I think it's going to be pretty crazy, man. But let's hope tonight, one game at a time. We go in there tonight, cross T's and dot I's, and whoever go in there tonight and get a popping, man, just go out there and play for 48 minutes and win the game. And we'll take it from there. So, we got about 4 minutes, man. We get out of here for everybody to get ready to get into their zone, man, and all that good stuff and everything. So, like I said, man, pregame show, ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday. Knicks down at MSG South in Miami against the Miami Heat. We're going to go down there and see what them cats going to be able to do. But one game at a time, we got to get through this thing tonight. I'm going out on a limb tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's just something we do, man. We know we know this is only the lessons of blessing to keep us from guessing, but we just like to have predictions. Mm-hmm. That's just what we do. I'm going out on a limb tonight to the New York Knicks 115, the Cleveland Cavaliers 107, 115-107. Knicks over Cleveland Cavaliers from my perspective tonight.
Control the pace, grab some rebounds, hit your free throws, shoot over 36% from three-point land tonight. I'm hoping that the Knicks have a commanding win tonight, 127-102.
Woo! I was that Knicks gonna smoke them like a blunt.
I want to see Cat get 35 minutes and score 32 points.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. Tim, what's your take on the night, man? Give me a take. Give me your last word before we get out of here, my brother. Appreciate you coming in.
I appreciate once again. I appreciate you guys having me up on here, man. It's great to be in your guys' presence, man. Right. And if you guys haven't subscribed to this show, of course, y'all nothing to hit them thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and get y'all prepared for the pregame. Because these dudes bring that energy, man. They bring that great content, man. Get you hyped up for the game.
Sure.
I appreciate you guys, man. Truly do. But I'm gonna go off. I think it's gonna be a defensive game tonight, so I'm gonna go 102-95. I think it's gonna be. I think that the Knicks gonna have to toughen up due to the height and the length. I think they're gonna make it a little bit more harder for us, but we still gonna get that W. So I say 102-95.
It's interesting about that. And because Shy Power and who was the Shy Powers? I think it was. I want to say John McLeod. He had them holding the Indiana Pacers like down to 90 some of you guys or something like that. And I was like, no way. And then they put on a defense masterclass on the Deuce the other day, man. I was like, Shy Powell them called this shit like I couldn't believe it. I did not think Indiana was gonna stay down there under 100. The New York Knicks gave them cats the business. And the only reason they scored them that much more because the second unit was at the end of the game down there for 6 or 7 minutes. So I say all that to say, man, if they play that defense like they played the other night, ladies and gentlemen, Cleveland's going to have a tough one. And that was one of the top scoring teams in the league, was the top scoring team in the league last year. So, let's see if we can do the same thing, replicate the same thing we did against Indiana Pacers, come out with a victory. Sean Powers, my brother, give me a last word, and we're going to get up out of here.
Salute to you, Divine, as always. Tim, great to see you back on and stuff. If
Right.
you can, Tim, next time, come on, show your face, man. Ain't nothing, you know what I mean? If you in a good spot or you got some connection or whatever it is, however it is, because I know I'll see you again before the season is over. So just give a quick shout out to you and stuff like that. A salute to you, Devon, as always. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Yeah, man. Salute everybody. Like we said, Nick's about to get a pop in another few minutes, man. Let's go in here. What's that Cleveland talking about? Let them know. Or we about to let them know in a few minutes. We got to go in here and do what we do, man. We're hoping to have a good game. Everybody stay relatively healthy. Don't get injured today. You know, like I said, it's early, man. And when you start playing hard and playing stuff like that, you start getting nicked up already. But that's okay. You know, I'd rather want to get nicked up now than get nicked up later on. So until then, let's get in New York. Like I said, I got 115, 107. I think Knicks go down there and handle their business, get it 2-1, and we'll see y'all Wednesday on the pregame show in Miami, MSG South. Let's get it popping. Salute to everybody. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Salute to everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. We see y'all, man. We out of here, man. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, Devon, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One.
Knicks Real Talk, but here we go, let's go. On the set of the pregame show, it's the vets, you know. Like how we're practically back, getting it cracking. Cover back in our bag, we digging deep like we fracking. We making it happen, it's game day, game time. Came to put you on the right frame, cause it's the same mind. It's time to mind, we outside, Amazon like Prime. Man, it's on where it's born, you know we got Knicks chill on our mind. You can find us up in the garden, watch Knicks give a master class. Open the can of whoop bag, hope you stab and get cooked like gas. It's Knicks Real Talk, you know we do what we do. We stay true to the orange and blue on the game preview. We about to hit you with facts and stats and what's on tap. Key match strong fly, got God on our that we call the rack. Cause the tandem for the vandal, never random. Whenever random out of slam the fan. That's when we fuck that pandering, that's when we banning them. Knicks Real Talk, we still walking in that knit trip claw. Leaning the tip off, we get Nick shit off, up in the loft. This the OG, older than Ananobi. You know me and my man Brody. Showing Adobe on the low, we be on your fly TV, that's Cody.
It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. Real talk.